Hello everyone and welcome back to Disco Elysium, where last time we talked to a bunch of people and a bunch of things. We talked to our friends, let's say, at the station who hate our guts. And we also got to know Kuno and Kuno S a little bit. There's still a lot of things we need to do. The guy is still hanging from the tree, poor guy. I could have lowered him a while back, but I just didn't get the checks. Also, we're trying to be a good person, and I think that's affecting our morale a lot because this guy is not good, and everyone hates him from the get-go. It's not really our fault, but it really kind of feels like it is.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram
this
a street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation.
I knew I had to do this, I just didn't remember this was on, and the headlights are on? Doesn't look like it. Anyway. This was one of the first things we wanted to do, so that's fine. The hologram.
There she is. Revachol West.
Okay, there's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you?
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I still don't really understand how this works. I mean, it's very poetic. Of course, it's talking about us, but like, how does this work? It's just like your connection to the city, but also it's like you have a bird's eye view of the city sometimes. It's a really cool thing.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this?"
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He says, his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. We know that because we know towards pretty much every side is water, so seems nice.
No, it does not.
The lieutenant says without optimism. Okay, look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into three separate rows.
By the way, we do have 2 points to assign, so we might do some checks today if we get to them. But I'm gonna focus more on the tasks if I can. Some tasks include checks, and then there are these, right? Oh, I have this one I can do. Wait, is it gonna come right now? No. No, I feel like we've done this one. I don't know. Many of them, they're divided into 3 separate rows. Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one? Well, not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means
True.
yet.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
Okay, so does it have to do with cases? These spots important to this guy? What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it?
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark.
Those are perforations. They represent your record.
Oh,
as an
right.
officer of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do.
I feel like
Let's take a
you
look.
should be surprised now.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
Son? Okay, why physical instrument though?
The first row represents your years of service.
Oh, really?
18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
What? I mean, they all suck, no? 18 years I've done this?
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Okay. Let's just not make shit up.
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
Wow.
Closed is good. It
So
means
200?
you've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
I would have thought there'd be more. As a joke.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
You're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct.
Cool.
Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
Yo.
You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
That's not too many. I don't want to go with drugs, man.
For an RCM officer,
Or alcohol.
especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame.
Yeah.
I mean that in a good way.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it.
Okay.
There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually...
Yeah, that's insane. It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
That's nice.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Can I ask this? Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
He says, declining to elaborate.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Right.
It's
What about
meant
karaoke?
earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Okay, thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
He presses a remote control on the key.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
My statistics? Oh. Okay. Oh, this is really funny. Oh, this is really hard to keep track of. 18 years of service, 216 cases solved. This is, and 3 people killed. This is all stuff that we've done before. Then we got good cop and bad cop. 4. I guess it means like going against what Kim says or something. Moralist, not ultra liberal, fascist. 2. Is that something I've done in this playthrough? Maybe when I was threatening the kids or something. Communist, boring cop, sorry cop. Yeah, that's me. I'll try not to be that much of a sorry cop, but you need to be sorry if you've done shitty things. I don't know. Sue me. What can I say? Everybody hates me, but I can't let my morale dip too low, right? So that was interesting. Now let's see what we can do. They're not there. I mean, I could try to check out the whirling rags every time, just in case. Just in case they do show up, the guys from the union. I don't think I'll lose a lot of time doing that. And I need to talk to the guy inside here anyway. Now it's just this guy who doesn't really talk. What's the I? No. J for journal? Yeah. I get the body down. We can access the harbor. I don't want to do that yet. I mean, if I could, without really Without getting through Measurehead, I would, but yeah. Well, I can't do that. So does that mean I can never do it anymore? Or I can just pay it with upfront money? Find smokes, I'm not interested. Track down the badge. I have no idea. This, ask a guard if he knows how the victim's clothes got in the trash.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here.
Yeah, we know
and
that.
I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff.
Really?
None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
But was it the people from the trash company? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Okay,
On
thanks.
Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street.
Oh,
Diner,
you know where it
a
is.
small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Okay. I mean, he's already a dick. Might as well just imply that he might be it.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Touche. Thanks. Let's talk about something
Yes.
else. I'm going to sing karaoke.
Absolutely out of the question.
Damn.
Absolutely in the question.
But we
First
need
we
this
sing a
song.
Sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Goodbye. Alright, we got a new one. Another new one. There. The CSM, right? The trash collection service. I need to be more tidy with my notes. My notebook is a mess. Anyway. What else can we do? Ask about tattoos. I mean, that's just gonna happen in conversation. Whenever we find someone who might know something, I guess we'll be able to show them the photo. Keep searching for the caller. This might take some time, we'll see. Could have been anyone. We need to find a song on tape, get a reality lowdown. Ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. A rich person, yeah. Fallen pants from Kuno, that's 15? Yeah, 15 real for the pants. That'd be cool. All armor pieces, take a while. Get the boots off. How can we do that? The body has to be down, autopsy has to be finished, Kim has to be absent, he wouldn't approve. Devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to the processing without getting hold of the boot. Okay, track down your gun. I mean, we just gonna keep talking to everyone and see what we can do. Now, let's do some checks, shall we? So wait, can I see this check?
Yes?
There. What? Sylvie's suicide jokes? What are you talking about? That's logic. Do I have anything that gives me logic? No. I don't. I could sell these. If I'm close to the 15, I might sell a couple things. I don't want to sell this. I don't want to sell this either. This I don't really mind. But maybe having them works in some way. Is always helpful. This is gonna be helpful for sure. Cool. Suggestion. Okay. Is there any point in retrying this? Oh, I got to try it again because I talked to Sylvie. 8% is still shitty, but
You pick over what's left
Double
of your
one?
frontal cortex, but no compelling explanations emerge.
I suck. Cool. So that's locked now. I think missing checks is not really the end of the world, so we could try this. We have not tried to attack him, but I don't think that would be a good idea, honestly. The ledger as well. How can I do this check? Here?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete
Okay.
by the...
Sorry, Jay. I have no idea which one to go for. I mean, I could go medium. I'll have to try this again. Because I don't want to get violent with him. Medium, I don't know how bad medium actually was. I think I have a -1 in conceptualization though. So let's try to check that out. Oh no, +1. Okay. Cool. So, let's raise that. It's a 2. We already tried once? Oh no, because it's a bonus from items. There we go. Revert. Accept changes. Now, is that complete? Like, is that the most you can go? I think so, right? Because encyclopedia it's that. And it has color. But this one can still go up, even though it has color, so I don't know. I don't know what this means. I guess it's like my top skill and that's it. Now, how likely are we to get that check is my question. Still a medium. I mean, if we mess up, we might just level up again, no? I feel like that's a... Just looking at everything, I'm curious about these, but these are formidable and impossible, so... that might take a few level ups. This too. And I don't really care too much right now. I think the main thing is getting the body down, so let's do it that way. Let's go talk to Measurehead, see if we're lucky. If not, we're gonna put another point in there. Hello? That sounds like a pretty good idea. I should talk to people again because I have new things to ask. I can really quickly see if that makes any sense. Phone. So the pants. The pants are from this guy. Do we have any new conversation or hello?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow.
Okay. I need information about the tattoos. I will need to talk about the city to rich people. So maybe this guy knows about tattoos, for example.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to
Oh,
fuck off again?
The mug.
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are
I love the
on strike,
accent.
So it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month.
Wow.
2 months, maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Oh, it says failed. Okay. I feel like failures don't really show up in here. Do they? Maybe they do and I just don't realize. I misread it. Yeah, we're not high on these. It is what it is. We're done for now. I'm not gonna ask for smokes. I don't want to do that. I could talk to this guy again, see if he knows anything about the tattoos or anything.
Right to work! Right to work!
Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights.
Did we not have this conversation already?
Not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. Maybe it is that it doesn't show grayed out because we still have like a check inside or something.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay. Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Routine. Part of the
Am I a
investigation.
suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right?
Oh, shut up, man.
Stick together. Came from the eminent domain, from Jamrock.
Jamrock. Yeah.
Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Work has taken me to some. Which one was it? This is it's good information to have, maybe.
Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't remember things well.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Okay, man is quickly losing interest in talking to you. What exactly is your goal here, again?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
You're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked.
Okay,
The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
right.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, him?
Yeah? That giant up there on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Won't let the workers by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
We do know if I forget how we know this. I think our own stats told us that once we try to fight him, then we may talk to this guy and he might be able to help us.
I don't know how the
But I want to avoid that.
up there. But that one's no joke, and my men are tired and hungry. They're workers.
That's why the check is impossible or formidable. Have you considered storming in? Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Okay. The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, highly bearded square wedge. Cool. Some info there. Oh gosh. Let's talk to this guy again. Just for good measure.
What are you wondering, man?
Nothing.
Okay.
This is the door, right? The secretary office, whatever. Okay, we raised our stats. Let's see if we can do anything.
Your race descent has only worsened
Wow.
since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Yeah, 17. I think this was like a 40 something, wasn't it? So medium is a 72? I mean, medium is like the difficult, doesn't really necessarily relate that closely to our chances, I understand, but really good. I thought it would be worse. We can try. There's still a chance we mess up, but let's see if we can do this.
Ask what kind
Oh,
of races there are
level 5.
first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measure, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there. Opt out? No.
Do you?
I mean, man, you know why I'm doing this. Come on, this is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then, to you, he lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races, Tibe, the servile races, and the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty.
What?
Which one do you need education on?
Type A?
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite,
Oh my god, the
and
words.
Occidentals,
What am I gonna do with this?
including the Maun, of course.
I can't remember all these.
The Maun are riddled
Do I need to?
with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile.
What?
They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
He's just making shit up, no? Or what?
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Okay. Wait, who exactly are the Mon?
You know them by the names of their nation states: the Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
Okay,
The
man.
Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Got it. Who are Type A then, in your view? You just told us.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensity.
So many made up words, I don't even know what to say. I will not try to remember them. What can I say?
The other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music, the toxic mincemeat based food,
What the frick?
which in turn only produces more sebum.
And who are the Seminese and Areopagites in these?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent.
Are we interested in these? I guess. What the Seminese are?
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese, from the stock of Ulmruir on Ile de Fantôme.
And the Areopagite?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansuland, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Occidentals discovered this place.
What is the difference between them? Well, he already said that.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
Fall silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite superrace. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Okay.
Nature was not capable of more.
I'm just having this conversation to make him like us, quote unquote. So let's just keep listening to this guy.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous
Ham sandwich?
competitors of the great race.
Oh no.
Koikos and the Vacholier.
Mud-colored
they are
people.
Mud-colored.
Holy. I mean, we might be in the C2F, right? The M sandwich people. Mud-colored?
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced
What?
ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato. The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat.
Potat.
The only thing they like more is divided into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
And the Vacholier?
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I don't think we need to, like, question him right now, because that's not what we're looking for, right? Why was this revolution?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Yeah, I forgot that.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia, a hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade roots and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Okay.
Enough of Tibet mediocrity.
Okay, let's go with the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty, please.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments?
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Any more?
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and grad servility. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika.
What's happening?
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education
Oh,
on?
please don't quiz me, man. If you quiz me, I swear. Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
That's just... I don't think this is a good idea. Because we're not his friends yet. How do I word the mystery? Let's go ahead.
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Oh gosh. My question is this gonna make me racist? -1 drama. A mass of fantastic races swirls in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement, koikos juggling potatoes, eczema-ridden mounds, craning and dancing on wooden clogs. Everyone is there, the whole race gang, plus some that you may have come up with yourself. The thieving subkips and the zeolite cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme. In the eye of this race, Empyrean, a vertigo reaching up to the heavens, you sense something draw nearer, nearer. What? 1 hour and 40 minutes. It's not too bad. Just like this. Might as well do that, no? So once we do this, we can actually sort of befriend this guy, no? Oh. Oh, skill points. Interesting. We have 3, so we're probably not gonna need that. Cool. What is a race enigma? Put the advanced race theory idea into a free internalizing slot in your head, then pass some time, and when it's internalized, return to measure head. This is how thinking is done. Very cool. We can think now. Let's discuss something else.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have
Knock
to
him out.
discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Shall we talk about these things while we pass some time? You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Turns your eyes, his eyes toward the harbor, seemingly bored with you.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of
Claire,
vision
okay.
and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Calling me a communist and an individualist? Takes you so far. What can I say to this guy? Can we say I'm no communist?
Of course you are.
I don't know what this guy wants from me, honestly.
The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease above all. Rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
Youth culture does not affect my thinking.
Of course
Yeah,
it
he doesn't. He's not gonna believe
You are
anything.
a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rapper.
Okay, man.
A pawn of international finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Can we ask this just to see? I need to enter the harbor now, or you could take the body down yourself, maybe.
What you need is to come to terms
No.
with extinction and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
Okay. Looks at the bottom behind him, and the tattoos on his face move to reveal the smallest of smiles. Do you know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Is this your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have
Okay,
no
man.
interest in it.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Suggestion is against it? What? So our personality trait is against it? Is that what it means, or? That's weird. Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
How do you know there will be a next racist?
There always is.
Right.
Race is reality.
True that. Let's not do this. Okay, we're gonna have to put a pin in this, and once we're done with our thinking, this will take a while though. We need to find other things to do in the meantime. I don't think there's much we can do, honestly. We could try to knock him out, but that'd be really stupid, right? And that might lock us from doing this. I think there's a way to pass time, no? Could I, like, sleep? Let's see if there's anything we can do. We can still spend another point, and we're close to getting another one. So we might try to do another check, like mirror or something.
Yes?
Or we can do this as well. Many things we can do. What? Hello? Okay. Were there other people we could talk to here or no? Yeah, this lady didn't really talk.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands in the background.
No one else here. Oh. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Okay. We can talk to the girl at the shop, maybe?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Okay. Cool, man. Wait, we can't sell stuff here, right? Might as well check out the inside to see if Union people are here. But if they were, we'd probably see something different in the harbor. I don't know. No. Why is there so much noise if no one's here? Anyway. Now, is there anything we can do? If not, we'll just access the harbor. We're trying. We're gonna be able to do that in an hour. An hour and 40, actually. We'll take some time. I don't know how the time passes exactly, actually. Pay for damages. Smokes. Who else? Well, we're gonna have to find the trash company. Tattoos, we've been trying. Searching for the collar. We need to find a song, talk to rich people, get 15 real for this, find the armor pieces, which is gonna have to show up. I need to get the body down for this, track down my gun, race Enigma. We're thinking right now. Wait, this is the only thing we can try, but that's really stupid. It's at 17%, right? I mean, it's not terrible. We could start risking things. What I want to do is see the companies or whatever I can talk to here. I can't? Okay.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
The trash thing was CSM. What is empty card?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Does it really make any sense to talk to any of these? I don't think so. We could try to get some XP from that, but that's all, probably. Have we not? Was this always open? Okay, there's stuff to do then.
This Poslavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Pat the box. Good mail delivery box. Okay. Why?
The box seems happy.
Great.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you. I've been there. Yeah. You should man the fuck up. Okay, I've been there.
The mail collection box.
I healed my morale?
Thankfully then. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
That's sweet. Okay.
And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Okay. I'm not gonna kick it. Unless kicking it does something for us, like show something that's inside it. Should we try? I wanna try. What a dumbass.
There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe hurts now. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
You really showed that mail collection box.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two, and you as a bully. Something he doesn't stand for.
Okay, man, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see what it did. Let's stop doing that. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This is a book about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it is about, nor does it seem important. A book about Boyadero culture promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Really? Now, I'm thinking we might just explore everything we can while we wait for this. Sound good? Wait for this and this. Once we do this, we might have an idea where we come from, right? And we get +1 encyclopedia, which is quite helpful. -1 drama, which is not really something we use, is it? I don't really remember seeing it much. Lie and detect lies, which might be really helpful though. We have a 0. That sucks. Same here. And we still have a couple points. We'll see what we can do. Let's try to talk. Maybe here we can...
Hello, sir.
Oh, it's just a
Step
bookstore.
Right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello?
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is this... Can we put a book here? Or not? Oh, there's so many. Like maybe once we clear these we get more? There's so much stuff too. Homosexual underground. Hardcore aesthetic. What? So much random shit. Okay. What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Failure? What is a book? Don't be ridiculous, I know all these
You're
things.
fooling nobody.
Don't you sass me. I do, goddammit.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
So we can't ask anything about books? Okay. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
We can't really get this higher at all. We just gotta be a dumbass. I guess we can only be a good person or a smart one. What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
You're standing here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Right.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Learning the value of hard work. That's nice. Can I help you in some way? That'd be nice if we can do
Kind of
that.
you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Have a word with the store. Well, we could do this. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this? That's not a nice thing to say, but the other things are really dumb.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character.
Right. I like
Mum
this
says
girl.
a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
She's looking for the right word. So? Bankrupt?
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
It sounds rather serious. Maybe? Just...
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see
Okay,
much
man.
more to look into here.
Lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any
Shut
way.
up, man.
It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
Fine, I'll show you.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Okay, enough about the curse for
Maybe
now.
I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. I get it. Crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
What does one look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to a book cover of which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. She stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like him. Nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. Fantasy of a man. It's your head. That's a cool thing to say. It's not your body that's important in your police work anyway. I think she'll appreciate that.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience.
Like soul. Grit. Don't disregard for personal safety. You gotta take the pain. He'd run to his mom. Ain't got no balls. Why would you say that? Hempelman? What does that mean? I don't want it to be a racial slur and not know, you know? Like soul. That's fine.
I'm not sure I understand.
Policemen gotta have the right stuff. An ingrained sense of the law. No one would follow a weakling like Mullen.
If you say
Why are we saying this?
He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul.
She's so smart and we're so dumb. Holy what? Continue.
Maybe you can show me some real police
Oh,
work, sir. Like
hello.
in the books.
Okay. The cover image of Dick Mullen seems to stare at you with harsh disapproval. Okay. This is a yellow. I saw yellow. It's a white check. Might as well try it, no? So she's called Afraid of the Curse. That helped. Okay. I don't think any of these really help with this, or do they? Maybe this one does? You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Okay. I get you. I can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
That's sweet. Okay, we can talk about this later. 58, we can do that. I'm going to deduce something now.
You failed to deduce anything substantial.
Brother, okay. I feel like every check that's not a 80% upwards, I just miss.
She waits intently.
I'm sorry, I can't deduce anything.
It's okay, sir.
She's so kind.
You disappointed.
Ah,
us,
come
champ.
on.
Well done, champ.
Shut up. What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
Okay. What about when it doesn't work?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
You think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup? Maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out.
What about
Anything
a poor?
else you're curious about?
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself. but has lost his family
Right.
property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
Wait, what? Oh, all this time remaining. Yeah. So this one was super long, actually. 80%. Okay. So it was like 5 hours? More than that? 6 hours. And this is really short. Okay, I thought they were sort of the same. So I was gonna be like, we're gonna have to wait a bunch, but not really. We don't have to wait too much for this one. That's cool. That's cool. And this is fine. This is fine, I think, because this one we need soonish. And this one we really don't. Seems like. So I'm glad that it's that way. We're already a third of the way there, almost. I see.
Those are unhappy books.
We can just
for
stalk
most of
this
the
girl and
pages.
pass the time. That's
People
nice.
sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the
Okay.
end.
I really like this this girl. She's really sweet. What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
Okay, if you say so. What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and
Huh.
everyone is happy in the end.
Okay, that's enough romance for me. Other questions.
Maybe some about other books?
What are these? Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold reddened cheek and then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Can I become famous by reading? Why? Why would you say that? Can I become famous by reading them?
I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
For vain people. I have better things to do. Maybe?
Okay, sir.
She doesn't really care. Okay, this is locked, but we could actually deduce something in front of her and make her happy, I guess? How would that help? Okay, bye, see you around, Annette. It would also be kind of cool, or a good idea, to wait until we get two of the same. Like here we have two logic ones. And it's a very good, maybe it's a good idea to put a point in logic, and when we get two for the price of one, let's say 2 attempts at least. This is formidable, so we might not get, but this one we might.
An intricate
Oh,
web.
no.
The pattern still. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board.
Oh, but it doesn't
with the
say,
variables drawer inside.
so I can't
It's
really
barely held
decide
together by
decide looking at the percentages, which is makes sense, I guess. That was nice. We might get back to that at some point. I'm still I'm a little bit lost with the checks, honestly. I feel like it's hard for me to choose which one to get. Next time we might just walk into the bookstore, try to talk to the mom, see what we can find out, and then maybe they can help us with her, or the other way around. But it's nice to meet so many people, see a new area. I actually wasn't sure if this was I'm not sure if this was open from the beginning or not. What I might do is just do what I said, just go for logic and try to get something out of there, because we just need to do anything while we wait for this, which is gonna hopefully make us get through Measurehead. So yeah, that's all for today. Let me do a quick save before I forget. And yeah, it's already 6 o'clock on day 1, so I don't know how many days it's gonna be. I guess it depends on you, right? So, I mean on us. So have a good one. I'll see you very soon, and bye-bye.